Chess is a unique one. I don't think it can compare it to many sports because chess is not a game that can be understood easily, especially when two grandmasters are playing. As a spectator, if you just look at the game, it's difficult to grasp what's going on. So in that way, it's completely different from other sports.
A lot of people say like tennis is similar.
I would say probably tennis.
I mean, there are a lot of similarities between chess and tennis, for example.
Absolutely.
Tennis is quite similar.
Yeah, I would go with tennis.
I would say either tennis or boxing.
It's hard to say any single sport because in chess, you can be dominating for 5-6 hours and then one mistake, one lapse of concentration and it's completely over. But if I had to pick, it would probably be tennis.
You have players with a very strong serve that rush to the net, or those play from the back line, and somehow you can make parallels with the game of chess.
In chess, you need to have a lot of mental resilience, and it applies for any other sport. Obviously, the physical part is not the same, or it's different in its own way, but the mental resilience, the focus, I mean, all the sporting qualities are pretty much similar in all kinds of sports.
It's a one-on-one match, and you have to process your thoughts. So maybe the bit of a difference is that you can exteriorize your thoughts in tennis, but still your opponent can get into your head, and you have to correct path at some point.
Whoever starts has an advantage. It's also like move by move, It's like, white and black, move per move. And it's like also, concentration is very important in tennis.
They have similarities in the way that it's a one-on-one.
Right.
And of course, the tournament system in chess traditionally is very unusual, like a round robin, or a Swiss system.
Right.
But a knockout system is pretty common. And if you have like a knockout, like let's say the World Cup, I think that really correlates very much to a tennis.
I think the World Cup was in fact based on the Grand Slam of tennis.
It's super similar. And it's also one-on-one.
It's because it's also a single sport and there's a mental component as well. If you have match points and, choking, you can start collapsing. So if I had to pick, it would be tennis.
It's hard to say because chess is just so brutal as a game. It's team sports, I don't think so, because you're with other people, so it has to be something individual. But I don't know what is an individual sport that goes on for so many hours, and it just what is a sport that you can undo 5 hours of good work in just one split decision?
Honestly, don't really think so. I don't know if poker is a sport. If poker was a sport, then yeah, for sure.
I actually like that kind of fighting style, like Nurmagomedov's. It's like, and I can see the parallels to chess, right? Well, first of all, it's the idea of kind of like you're using your strengths, right? Like you try to get the guy on the mat. It's kind of like you really want him fighting on your territory at any cost, like always going to that. So, in chess we do that. We try to get our opponents to play positions they're not so good in, right? Always like, if someone is like a more strategic player, they try to build those kinds of games. And also I think, I kind of just, even though I barely understand what I'm watching, like all that positional maneuvering on the ground, I kind of like it.
Only sport I know a little bit about is football.
Team sport though, right?
Yeah, it's true. But maybe you could think of the players as pieces.
So you see it as a coach, your position would be as a coach, and the players would be pieces.
Yeah. Something like that.
Chess shares a lot of similarities with a lot of sports, in that you have to be very dedicated as an athlete, spend a lot of time practicing, and just really, really love the game in order to go far.